Call of Duty's new game mode DMZ can be super frustrating and difficult. So I'm gonna give you 10 tips on how to do better and extract more. Let's talk about it. If you guys end up liking the video, make sure you smash that like button. It does go a long way for the channel. You can always sub to see more of this content. You can hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. Let's jump right into it with tip number one. Tip number one is you need to buy a self-revive, loot a self-revive, or loot a revive pistol. You can go straight up to the buy station and buy a self-revive. These things come in clutch, whether you're playing solo, whether you're playing with a squad, whether you're dying to AI, which will happen whether you're pushing strongholds or you get caught out in the open in your vehicle. They get you out, and sometimes there's just like 30 of them just chilling, and they will murk you. So make sure you have a self-revive and you're able to get out of those sticky situations. It will also help you against PvP in those fights where you get down from far away, hit around a corner, all of these different things. And the revive pistol is so dope because you can revive your homie when he's far away from you. You don't have to be exactly in harm's way, and you can shoot him with it and it'll revive it. And it comes with more than one opportunity. So you can use it for you, your homeboy, and your other homeboy. They are clutch. Tip number two, you want to use an ammo box as your field upgrade. Trust me, when you launch in this game, sometimes the fight happens right when you spawn, especially when people know spawns. So having an ammo box is clutch. That way you can fight AI, that way you can fight opposing teams right in the beginning and not worry about running out of ammo. Because if you do, sure, you can pick up a gun from AI and you can try your best, but it doesn't always work out. Tip number three, you need to gear up. Level up your plate carrier to at least a tier 2, which gives you 2 plates, because when you only have 1 plate, you're pretty much one shot. And if somebody has a sniper, you are one shot. So against AI, against players, 1 plate carrier or a tier 1 goes really fast. You get dropped really fast. It's frustrating. You can either buy it from a buy station. You can loot tier 2 plate carriers many times from lockers and from sports bags. So either of those, you should be able to get some. When we went to the lockers last time, I found 3, 1 for literally our whole team in just that one area. So good luck, but make sure you get one. And speaking of that, tip number 4 is plate up. You have to remember to plate up, Zay, because that is going to be the difference between life and death in this game, whether you're booted or whether you survive those shots, whether it's coming from AI or coming from players. Plates are extremely important and also extremely easy to forget. Also a good idea to buy plates at the buy station and make sure that you have plenty on you so you can get in multiple fights without worrying about walking around with no plates in your plate carrier. Tip number 5, you are going to want to focus on your loadouts with having big magazines and range. So you're looking for that damage, you're looking for that velocity, and you're looking for that range, okay? This game fights many times mid to long range. You do have close engagements, which you can just kill an AI and pick up one of their SMGs or something and not worry too much about it. But mid to long range are where a lot of these fights are happening. So you want to make sure you're equipped, whether with a sniper, whether with an AR with at least like a 4x, or an LMG to get those super long beams. Like the RPK would be a great example of a good weapon for DMZ. More loadouts to come. Tip number 6, use vehicles. Vehicles are extremely strong, whether you're trying to rush out to an extract, whether you're trying to run over a boss like the chemist or the juggernaut, whether you're trying to run over AI for weapon XP to level your weapons, getting from point A to point B quickly, running over players. I mean, you name it, they are very, very strong. Now, what is not strong is the quads. Only use the quads if you absolutely have to. You can get one shot from AI when you're driving around in the quads. So don't think that you're safe. Like I said, use it only if you have to. Tip number 7, pay attention to the time left in the raid and pay attention to where the extracts are. There's many times where we get caught up doing contracts, where we get caught up fighting AI, taking over strongholds, or even chasing players. And then by time we look at the time, there's 2 minutes left and the extracts are on the opposite side of the map. We don't have no helicopter. Many of the cars have been taken and you can literally be stuck. So make sure you do things with where the extracts are in your mind and make sure that you're always paying attention to how much time you actually have left. Tip number 8 is only going to come by playing more often, but learn spawns. And I'm talking about player spawns. When you spawn at airport, there's 3, 4, 5 different spots you can spawn. Remember where they are, because when you spawn at a different one of those, me and my duo Zay have been learning spawns because we've been playing so much that we literally have won fights in the first 2 minutes of the game because we know somebody's probably going to be there. So learning spawns is important, not just for chasing PvP, but for avoiding PvP. If you're doing something in the DMZ and you want to live, you want to gear up, you're feeling like you can't win the first fight, then at least if you know where the spawns are, you know where to go instead. Tip number 9 is squad up for matchmaking, or matchmake as a solo to squad up that way. So whether you guys jump into the Discord, the link's down in the description. There's a lot of people playing DMZ. Feel free to use the Discord to join up with people and get some matches in, but solo is rough in DMZ. It's not like Warzone where other people are solo. A lot of times you're fighting 3-man squads, juiced out of their minds, and it's you, and sometimes you get pinched in between the AI, you get pinched in between them and the players, but also fighting strongholds, going to high tier loot areas where everyone's armored. You have no chance to reload. You have no chance to stim. You have no chance to get out of the situation and played up. You just get wrecked. And especially if you don't have a self revive, you get wrecked hard. So solo is possible and solo is fun, but you have to understand how it works and you have to know the risks. So squatting up or matchmaking with a team, especially to learn it in the beginning, could be what you need to do. That being said, tip number 10 is take the AI seriously. Many people have come from the Tarkov community and from some of these other communities, and I say that because that's the community I came from, and everyone's just dogging the AI. The AI is easy, the AI doesn't do anything, oh my gosh, I could do whatever I want, DMZ is like a free looting zone. Really, because not only have I continued to get wrecked by AI, but a lot of my homies continue to get wrecked by AI. Sometimes you just get caught in these situations where you turn a corner and there's 9 guys, all armored, throwing nades, riot shields, tripwires. I mean, there's so many things that they use to get you, and they will thirst you as well. When they drop you, they will rush you, they will melee you, they will thirst you. So they are not to be taken lightly. Now, the ones in the beginning, sure, they're not armored, they're not looking at you, whatever, you kill those couple, but as you play more, you're gonna realize that the AI is something to be taken seriously, and it will make you less frustrated if you take them seriously, because then you play differently and you don't die over and over and over, and then you're just mad for no reason. So take them seriously. Going to be all the tips that I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video, make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want to see more content like this. We just dropped a brand new video yesterday, or earlier today technically, on how to get the M13. So if you want to see that, I'll make sure that I link that for you guys. Other than that, we are on Twitch almost every single day around 6 p.m. PST. I'd love to have you guys by the stream, and I think it'll be a really good time. Hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night depending on where you're at in the world. Before you go anywhere, there's more videos for you. They're over there. Go watch them. Have fun. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, happy shooting.